god. I am a sweet treat girly. Shock it. You're welcome. Hi guys, I'm Olivia. Welcome to my channel and my kitchen, my messy kitchen. Today we're going over 5 high protein and high fiber snacks. I've been really focused on whole foods lately, so it's not gonna be yogurt bowls and a bunch of protein powders. I've also been really focused on balancing my blood sugar. If you've seen my last video, you know I'm going through kind of some health issues, some weight gain, period loss. So all of these are gonna be nourishing, gut friendly, high protein. They're gonna help keep you fuller for longer. Just all of the things. If you've never seen me before, I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I'm also an online fitness coach, nutritionist, recipe content creator. I'm recently back on YouTube, so if you guys want to give me a little subscribe, that'd be amazing. I'm more of a short form content girl. It takes me a lot to do these longer forms, so any support, likes, comments, things like that, suggestions would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Let's get into it. Fun fact, my first viral video on TikTok was a chia seed pudding recipe. It got 1 million views overnight. Crazy. I'm doing 36 grams or 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Already we're at 12 grams of fiber, healthy omega-3 fatty acids, great for hormones, great for your digestion. Also got some plant protein. We're at like 7.5 grams so far. For milk, I go one of 2 ways. I'm either gonna do an almond milk, which is low protein, and I'm gonna add a protein powder, particularly whey isolate vegan. I do have a discount code. It's clean, it blends well, she's good. So I might do this combo, but today, again, because I promised a little whole foods focus, I'm gonna do a lactose-free whole milk. Not calorie counting right now, which is why I'm not doing all low fat. I'm really trying to support my hormones, which is why I'm doing full fat everything. But you do what you want, you know, I don't care. You can always make these recipes your own. I finally got my Ceylon cinnamon. So Ceylon cinnamon balances your blood sugar. This is I like a lot, so just dump it all in. You want to shake it a few times before you refrigerate it. Yes, I promise. I live alone. I need to entertain myself somehow, okay? Fruit of choice, I typically do blueberries because they're super high in antioxidants, fiber. You can also do a ton of them for a low amount of calories. But she is switching it up. I'm doing strawberries because they were on sale. Organic was buy one, get one free. You don't see that anymore these days. Not in this economy. Sometimes I add the fruit right away. Otherwise, I will add all of my toppings in the morning once the pudding has settled. You gotta keep shaking it every now and again just because otherwise it'll all come down and settle at the bottom. For the sake of the video, we're adding the straws today. If I added protein powder, I would just leave it as is, but I need to doctor this bad boy up a little bit. So I'm gonna add some Manuka honey. This company, Manukora, sent it to me, which I appreciate because these bad boys are expensive. Here we go. This honey is so good. You could also add like a little extract. I'm gonna add a little flaky sea salt as well. A little electrolyte action. You do peanut butter. There's enough healthy fats in here. I don't need to add more. There you go. I'm gonna refrigerate this bad boy overnight or for a few hours. And that is snack number 1. Snack number 2, we're doing veggies and a dip. The dip is gonna be a high protein. We're gonna get the fiber from whatever vegetables you choose. Typically, I love to do this with bell peppers, but the only veggies, but the only fresh veggies I have are cucumbers and carrots. Good Culture is the best cottage cheese brand. I don't make the rules. I'm doing full fat, like I mentioned. They do have low fat and even lactose-free versions. We can go a few different routes with this. All up to the seasonings, baby. All right. You got options here. You can either go a little everything bagel action, or you could do like a ranch seasoning blend. Pick your poison or pick your nutrition. I'm feeling everything bagel. Just blend it with the cottage cheese. Don't be shy. If you do the ranch, I've even done a splash of pickle juice with the cottage cheese and the ranch, and that's really good. It doesn't have to be cottage cheese. You can also do a Greek yogurt if you want to. That is snack number 2, coming in at 14 grams of protein. This can be up to 17 grams of protein, depending on what cottage cheese you use. The fiber depends on what veggies you use. I always go skin on, just because that's where the highest fiber content is. Snack number 3 is a little charcuterie snack plate. I've mastered the best hard-boiled eggs. Boil water, then put the eggs in there. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Then you need to shock it with a little ice bath. Let them cool down, and that's how you make them easier to peel. Genius. Watch me peel this. Give it a little roll. Oh. Easy. Ah, told you. See, I could have done it in one go. I just didn't want to brag. Popcorn! You know what that's from? You're winning at life. Popcorn is probably my favorite boredom snack because it's so high volume. You can eat so much for a small amount of calories. 3 cups is 120 calories, 4 grams of fiber. I like the Lesser Evil brand. It's made with no vegetable oil. A little ingredients. Fiber and salty craving is checked off. Have the hard-boiled egg here. A little bit of protein, healthy fats, lots of micronutrients. I'm gonna roll up 2 slices of deli chicken for some leaner protein. Sometimes I'll roll it up with either mustard or Greek cream cheese. Greek cream cheese is higher protein, lower fat. It's a win-win. To my core, I am a sweet treat girly. We're doing a couple of dates. Oh, dates are a sugar bomb. They are low on the glycemic index, meaning that they don't spike your blood sugar. They even have a little bit of fiber. Here's my little concoction idea. Step 1, pit the date. Step 2, get a good quality chocolate. I like Hue with the cashew butter in particular, but do what you want, I don't care. I'm just splitting 1 square in half, so I'm gonna go a half in each date. Here's the kicker. Brazil nuts, amazing source of selenium, good for thyroid functioning. I'm splitting 1 in half. You really shouldn't have more than 2 to 3 per day. Otherwise, you can actually get selenium toxicity. Putting half in here, half in here. You could even crush it up, sprinkle it on top. You could do pistachios, almonds, peanuts, peanut butter instead of chocolate. Again, do what you want. Sometimes I get crazy and I drizzle honey and do a little sea salt on top of it. Lastly, some fresh organic bloobs just to top it all off. Boom. Look at that little cute board. It's not aesthetic, but it does the job. It's perfect. Snack number 4, obviously, it is a different day. We're still snacking though. This is a tuna Avo-toast. Now, if you don't like tuna, you can also use a canned chicken, canned salmon. You could even scramble some tofu and do it up that way. I was gonna say ignore the mess as if this isn't standard for me, but I'm a tornado when I cook. I like to mix everything up together before serving it on my little toasts. So I'm just doing tuna, half an avocado. This could honestly even be a full meal. If I wasn't that hungry, I'd do like half of this, but I am hungry, so I'm gonna do it like full meal. Lemon. You could go 2 routes. You can do an everything bagel seasoning situation, or you could do like a chili lime, add cilantro situation. The world is your oyster. Mash her up. I actually should have mashed the avocado before I put the tuna in, but you guys were distracting me. Instead of mayo, I like to add mustard to keep it a little lower cal. Sometimes if I want a protein bump, I'll do cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, if I want it like mushier, liquidier, more moist. Kind of reminds me of catnip, if you weren't already sold on this. Protein-wise, obviously we're bumping. Fiber-wise, it really depends on your bread. I'm doing like a gluten-free grain bread, so I'm getting like 4 to 5 grams of fiber there. If your bread is lower in fiber though, I would add some hemp seeds, some healthy fats, little nutty flavor, and it'll bump up that fiber. Some plant protein too. I still have so much left over, so you could even just do one of these. Pulled in line caught, skipjack, less mercury, 27 grams of protein. This is also one of the more filling ones if you need to go a little bit longer before like a full-blown meal. Just one is probably a snack. I'm calling this a mini meal. Look at crunch. Look at good. Look at good. Oh. Obviously, it's another day. Fifth and final snack is a sesame soy ginger edamame. Per serving, it's 4 grams of fiber and 9 grams of protein. I'm just gonna microwave these, just a little zhuzh of water, that's it. Couple minutes, and then I'm gonna do my little sauce. I don't really measure for this, but for the purpose of you guys, I will do my best, maybe tablespoon tamari or soy sauce if you're not gluten-free. Just a little sesame oil. You really don't need much, like that much. You can grate ginger, use ginger powder. I'm just gonna do a little bit of the liquid from sushi ginger, and then barely any garlic. I did wash the spoon after the sesame oil. Dump the excess liquid from the, it's hot, edamame. Hot. Make sure they're all cooked through, and then add your little mixture. I will be adding some pink Himalayan salt. That's a necessity. Let's see, chopsticks, just for the vibes and as I can. You could also add maybe some scallions to this. That would be good. Just suck the beans out. Perfect. It's not aesthetic, but that is just real life, my friends. I'm gonna have these as an appetizer to a sushi burrito that I'm about to make, but that is all I got for you guys. So good. I hope that gave you guys some ideas. Let me know what else you want to see. Be sure to subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.